Ladies, let's be honest for a second. We've all been told that men are easy, right? That they'll orgasm no matter what. But here's the secret nobody tells you. Just because a man can finish doesn't mean he's having the kind of orgasm that makes him weak in the knees, trembling, gripping the sheets, whispering your name like it's the only prayer he knows. And let me tell you, that kind of orgasm, that doesn't come from routine. It doesn't come from the same tired missionary position you've been doing since forever. It comes from knowing the positions that unlock something deeper in him, the ones that make his body surrender, the ones that make his eyes roll back, the ones that make him think, damn, no one has ever made me feel this before. Now, I want you to imagine this. You're straddling him, your body moving in slow, deliberate waves, and you can feel the tension building inside him with every roll of your hips. His hands are gripping your thighs. His breath is ragged, and you can tell he's on the edge, begging without words for more. That's not just sex. That's power. That's control. That's seduction at its finest. And tonight, I'm going to give you the keys to unlock that power. I'm talking about the 4 best positions for male orgasms, not just the ordinary kind, but the kind that will make him crave you, obsess over you, and come back to you like a man addicted. Because when you know these positions, you're not just giving him pleasure, you're giving him an experience, one that he'll never forget, one that will set you apart from every other woman he's ever been with. So, are you ready to drive him wild? Reverse cowgirl, the visual fantasy. There's something irresistibly intoxicating about reverse cowgirl. Imagine this, you're on top, facing away from him, your back arched, your hair cascading down as your hips begin to move in slow, deliberate waves. From the moment you slide into this position, everything changes. He's no longer in control. You are. You're the one setting the pace, teasing him, making him wait, making him crave every single movement you decide to give him. And for a man, that loss of control, that moment where his entire body is at the mercy of yours, is pure ecstasy. Men are visual creatures, and this position feeds his fantasy like nothing else. He's lying there watching the curve of your back, the rhythm of your hips, the sway of your body as you grind against him. Every angle, every glance of your skin, every bounce of your movement is a private show designed only for him. And here's the secret: if you want to make him lose his mind, don't rush. Start slow, roll your hips in circles, sink down inch by inch, and give him the delicious torture of anticipation. Because the more you make him wait, the harder he'll explode when you finally let go. Now, here's where it gets even sexier. Reverse cowgirl isn't just about the view, it's about the tease. Lean forward, arch your back, and grind so deep he can feel you pulsing around him. Then pull back, lift off just enough that he feels the emptiness, and watch his hands reach for you desperately, begging you not to stop. That little power play, it drives him insane. You've become the drug he can't resist, the one thing he needs more of, no matter how much he gets. And let's not forget, this position lets you experiment. You can bounce hard and fast if you want to make him lose his mind quickly, or you can slow it down, make it intimate, sensual, even spiritual. Tilt your hips just right, and suddenly you're stroking him in a way no other position can. Add a little twist of your waist, a deliberate squeeze, and you'll feel his entire body shudder beneath you. He won't even be able to form words, just breathless groans, low growls, and your name spilling from his lips. But here's the real magic. Reverse cowgirl isn't just about him, it's about you too. This position lets you take full control of your own pleasure while driving him insane. You're not just his fantasy, you're your own goddess, riding him with confidence, showing him that you know exactly what you're doing, exactly how to take him to the edge and then push him over. That kind of energy, that's unforgettable. Picture this: you throw your head back, your body glistening, his hands clutching your waist as you ride him deeper, harder, faster. He's moaning, begging, completely undone beneath you. When he finally comes, it won't just be an orgasm. It'll be a release so intense it feels like he's surrendering his soul. And in that moment, there's no doubt in his mind you're the best he's ever had, the one he'll think about long after the sheets have cooled. Reverse cowgirl isn't just a position. It's a performance, a tease, a power play, and an explosion of intimacy, all rolled into one. And when you master it, when you own it with confidence and passion, you won't just give him pleasure, you'll give him a memory that will haunt him in the sexiest way forever. Dogger style, the power surge dogger style. Just saying the word makes the room heat up a little, doesn't it? There's something primal something unapologetically raw about this position that taps straight into a man's deepest desires. It's not just about the angle, although that angle is perfection. It's about the psychology of it, the power, the intensity, the sheer abandon. When you slide into this position, you instantly shift the energy. Suddenly, he's not thinking about anything else. His entire mind is consumed by the sight of you, the feel of you, the way your body curves in front of him like his own personal fantasy come to life. Picture it. You're on your hands and knees, your back arched, your hips tilted just right, offering him everything. He slides in deep, and the sound that escapes his throat is almost animal. Because in that moment, he feels like he's claiming you, like he's lost in the most delicious kind of hunger. But here's where it gets really interesting. Just because doggy style looks like he's in control doesn't mean he actually is. The truth is, you hold the reins, you can push back against him, take him deeper than he expected, grind your hips in a way that sends shockwaves through his body, or slow everything down and leave him panting, begging for more. That subtle shift, the tease, the play, that's what makes this position an addiction. And let's not ignore the visuals. He gets the full view of your body, the sway of your hips, the curve of your ass, the way you move against him with every thrust. For a man, that image alone is enough to push him closer to the edge. Add a little twist of your head, catch his eyes over your shoulder with that naughty smile, and you'll feel him lose control in an instant. You've just combined raw animalistic pleasure with intimacy, and that contrast drives him absolutely wild. Now, the magic of doggy style isn't just in how deep you can go, though that's a huge part of it. It's in how much variety you can create within it. You can keep it rough and fast, make it feel like a storm, his body pounding into yours as he groans your name. Or you can slow it down, make it sensual, let each stroke be deliberate, teasing deep enough to make him shiver. You can drop down lower on your elbows, change the angle, and suddenly he's feeling sensations he didn't even know were possible. And the more you experiment, the more you show him that you're not just giving him sex, you're giving him an experience. And don't underestimate the power of sound here. Your moans, your gasps, your whispered words, they'll push him closer than anything else. Say his name, breathe out a needy, don't stop, or let out a soft whimper as he goes deeper. Those little cues, that vocal surrender, will flip a switch inside him. Suddenly, he's not just thrusting, he's driven, desperate to make you fall apart beneath him. And when he feels you trembling, when he knows he's giving you as much pleasure as you're giving him, that's when his orgasm hits him like a tidal wave. Here's the truth. Doggy style is more than a position. It's an energy, it's raw, it's consuming, it's the perfect blend of lust and intensity. And when you own it, when you know how to arch your back just right, how to push back against him at the perfect moment, how to let him see your pleasure, it becomes more than sex. It becomes a memory etched into his body, one he'll crave again and again. When he finally comes in this position, it won't just be release, it will be surrender. His body will shudder, his breath will break, and for a few seconds, he won't even know where he is. He'll just know one thing: no one has ever made him feel like this before. And that's the kind of orgasm that keeps a man hooked on you forever. The standing surprise, the forbidden rush, there's something dangerously sexy about taking him while standing. It's not neat, it's not polished, it's not rehearsed, it's raw, messy, urgent. And that's exactly why it drives a man crazy. The standing surprise is less about careful planning and more about giving in to that "I need you right now" energy. It's you pressed up against a wall, his hands gripping your hips, your body pinned in place as his breath is hot against your ear. Just the sheer setting of it, standing, maybe half dressed, maybe not even supposed to be doing it there, creates a rush that makes his orgasm not just physical, but electric. Think about it. When you're standing, everything feels more rushed, more forbidden. There's no comfort of the bed, no familiar softness of the sheets. It's the thrill of the moment. His body is tight against yours, his hands can't stop roaming, and the way you tilt your hips controls just how deep he gets with every thrust. The urgency of it all makes his blood pump faster, his breathing ragged, his mind focused on only one thing: the desperate need to come inside you. And here's the secret. When you lean into that urgency, you heighten his arousal tenfold. Grab the back of his neck, whisper something filthy in his ear, or let out a needy moan that echoes in the room. That combination of closeness and chaos will overwhelm him, because this isn't the careful, romantic, let's take our time kind of sex. This is lust taking over, instinct winning, bodies colliding in the heat of the moment. And trust me, Men fantasize about this kind of surrender more than they'll ever admit. Now, let's talk about the physical intensity. Standing changes the angle of penetration completely. It's deeper, harder, sharper. He feels every inch of you squeezing around him, and the more you grind your hips, the more he loses his grip on control. There's also something primal about the way he can grab your ass, pull your hair, or pin your wrists against the wall. It makes him feel powerful, but it also makes him so overwhelmed with desire that his orgasm builds twice as fast. Add in the unpredictability of it. Maybe you're in the hallway, maybe it's in the kitchen, maybe it's somewhere you shouldn't be having sex at all. That element of we could get caught or we shouldn't be doing this here pushes his arousal over the edge. His heart races, his senses heighten, and suddenly every thrust feels like it's the last one before he can't hold back anymore. That forbidden energy makes the orgasm almost violent in its intensity. It's not a slow build, it's a firework going off inside him. And don't underestimate the intimacy either. Yes, it's raw and rough, but his face is right by yours. He can kiss your neck, bite your shoulder, breathe into your ear while he's losing control. That closeness makes it more than just physical, it's emotional intensity too. He's inside you, holding you, tasting you, and in that moment, nothing else exists. When he finally comes, it feels like he's pouring every ounce of his desire, his lust, his obsession into you. The standing surprise isn't just a position, it's a fantasy brought to life, the kind of fantasy that makes his orgasm hit like a tidal wave. His whole body tenses, his grip tightens, and when he releases, it's with a force that leaves him weak, breathless, shaking. And the best part, it always feels like it wasn't enough. He'll want more again and again and again, because once you've given him that forbidden rush, no other orgasm will ever compare. The lotus, the intimate explosion, the lotus. Just the name of this position sounds sensual, doesn't it? Exotic, mysterious, powerful. And trust me, when you master this, you'll understand why men don't just crave it, they remember it forever. The lotus isn't about wild, chaotic energy like doggy style or the urgency of standing sex. No. This one is about closeness, intimacy, connection so deep that every thrust feels like he's melting into you, body and soul. Picture this, he's seated, his legs crossed or bent, and you climb into his lap, facing him. Your legs wrap around his waist, your arms circle his neck, and suddenly your chest to chest, skin against skin. Every part of your body is pressed to his, every heartbeat feels shared, every breath feels like it belongs to both of you. When he slides inside you in this position, it's not just penetration, it's union. He's not just making love to your body, he's entwining himself with your very being. Now here's the magic of it, the depth, because in the lotus, every stroke is deliberate, slow, intoxicating. You can move your hips in sensual, grinding circles, letting him feel every inch of you wrap around him. You're not just riding him, you're consuming him, holding him hostage in the sweetest way possible. And because you're so close, he can't escape. He sees your eyes, your lips, the way your expression changes as you take him deeper. That intensity, it burns into his memory. Men crave visual stimulation, yes, but they also crave something deeper. They want to feel chosen, and in this position, there's no doubt when you're straddling him, your lips brushing his, your body clinging to his, he knows there's nowhere else you'd rather be. Whisper something into his ear, soft, needy, dirty, and he'll feel it all the way to his core. That mix of intimacy and lust is intoxicating. And here's the secret weapon: eye contact. In doggy style, he can see your body. In reverse cowgirl, he gets the fantasy. But in the lotus, he gets you lock your eyes onto his as you roll your hips. Let him see every flicker of pleasure, every moan escaping your lips. That connection, him watching your pleasure, knowing he's the one giving it to you, will make his orgasm 10 times more powerful. It's not just sex. It's a bond. The lotus also gives you control, but in the most sensual way possible. You can pull him close, kiss him, suck on his lips, nibble his ear as you ride him slowly. You can squeeze your thighs, tilt your hips, tighten around him until he's gasping your name. And because his body is trapped beneath yours, all he can do is surrender. He's not thrusting wildly. He's following your rhythm, your tease, your slow, deliberate torture that keeps him hanging on the edge. And when he finally lets go, it's not just an orgasm, it's an explosion of intimacy. His arms will crush you to him, his lips will find your skin, and his whole body will shudder as if he's pouring everything he has into you. He won't just feel satisfied, he'll feel consumed, connected, addicted. Because in that moment, you've given him more than sex. You've given him an experience that touches both his body and his heart. The lotus isn't about chaos. It's about intensity. It's about making him come so hard that afterward, he doesn't just collapse. He clings to you, breathless, in awe, wondering how he got so lucky to have you. And that, ladies, is the orgasm that doesn't just stay in his body, it stays in his soul. So ladies, now you know, 4 positions, 4 completely different experiences, each one with its own power, its own flavor, its own way of making him lose control in your hands. Reverse cowgirl, where you become his fantasy. Dogger style, where lust takes over and his body can't resist yours. The standing surprise, where forbidden urgency sets his entire soul on fire. And the lotus, where you take him not just to orgasm, but to intimacy so deep, he feels like he's falling in love with you every time he releases. These aren't just positions, they're weapons, tools, secret keys to unlocking parts of him no one else has touched. And here's the truth: any woman can give a man sex, but only a woman who knows how to play, how to tease, how to make him feel both wanted and devoured will give him the kind of orgasms that live in his memory forever. And when you do, he won't just want you, he'll need you. He'll think of you in the shower, in meetings, in the middle of the night when he rolls over and reaches for you, because his body is still aching from what you did to him last time. You'll own him heart, body, and mind without ever needing to ask. So here's my challenge to you: don't play it safe, don't hold back. Take one of these positions tonight, or all 4 if you dare, and give him the kind of experience that makes him whisper your name in disbelief. Let him see your confidence, your seduction, your power, because the moment you stop giving him just sex and start giving him unforgettable experiences is the moment you become unforgettable yourself. Now go and make him remember you with every single orgasm he'll ever have.